There it is. The gem of the sea. The giant enemy clam. I'm gonna touch the butt.
Oh, look at me! I'm gonna go touch the butt!
Oh shit!
Let's defy it! Get out! Get out! Get out!
Nice.
After a sea of controversy, Subnautica 2 was finally out in early access.
Oh shit!
As a giant underwater scaredy cat and Thalassaphobic initiate, playing Subnautica was an exercise in mental torture. And I loved every second of it, baby. Subnautica 2 finally feels like a true sequel to the series, but things are a little different now. This time, we're not alone. It's worse than aliens. It's your Discord group chat, guys. As an underwater baby, there's some pretty big tonal whiplash between scary solo exploration and whatever this is. It's kind of hard to take this seriously at all. But the new Subnautica world is beautiful and better than ever, with tons of new fishies, an improved building system, and many deep, dark, scary voids that I really don't want to go into. The real main character of Subnautica 2, again, is the world. But she's kind of scary, and I'm a little nervous to make eye contact with her, so I'm bringing some wingmen. Can we beat Subnautica 2 early access before I Alt F4 the server out of fear?
You don't need friends. You have me, good lad.
Who the hell is this guy?
Captain Ramstuck Costeau, famous shipfarer and deep-sea explorer. Your unwashed mutt of an uncle sent me here to make sure you don't wet your pants, you wee pup.
How can you even tell we're underwater?
Alas, we have crashed and landed in hostile seas. Get your flippers on me, dog.
Wait, no. Deep breaths, okay. Just keep swimming, Okay, I'm fine now. Your first few hours in Subnautica will be mostly peaceful. It's real fun to explore the surface reef and scan bits and pieces of various wrecks as you progress through the shallow waters. Occasionally, you'll come across one of these angel combs and give them a good chomp to mutate yourself, because apparently modifying our genetic code is part of the skill tree in this game. Having to live in a sad-ass tube for the first few hours of gameplay is kinda depressing, but you appreciate your rooms a little more afterwards. Every so often during your exploration, you'll be in-
NOETIC advisor has transmitted an alert.
Can you just leave me alone? The early gameplay loop of Subnautica revolves heavily around exploring out as far as you can and answering your voicemail every 15 to 20 minutes. It's pretty, and it's still fun, if not a bit aimless at the start. With how big the area is for you to explore and how little you're handheld sometimes, the co-op function seems to compromise the game's vision a little bit. I swear, every time I went out to piss and came back, someone else already found some new stuff and scanned half of it.
That's because you lack nautical
God,
class, my good pup. You should be scanning every piece of fauna. Truly take in their majesty and delicacy. As explorers, it's our right to soak in every piece of the land. We earned it.
What does that mean?
Wait. Who just discovered that? Hold on, I want to name it. Wait.
Popcorn was soggy. Progressing through the tech tree and filling out your little home is pretty chill. You start uncovering pieces of the story through black boxes and scattered lore. It's a cool way to slowly learn what happened before you arrived. Though there's a lot of rambling voice diaries. Like, a lot. Oh my god, I don't care. Eventually, after enough rating of dead people's properties for their technology, you can make the game's first vehicle. The Tadpole. Whoa. I promise to guard this machine with my life. The Tadpole opens up the game's map substantially. The world is now my oyster. Okay, never mind.
All the damage you do to that thing comes out of your paycheck, you know.
Wait, we're getting paid? After you've explored all of the safe surface, you're left with only but one choice. To finally face the scary part of the game. Well, the only way forward is over there.
You've got it, lad. Just close your eyes and visualize the success.
Just close my eyes and visualize. Shit! Yeah, I don't know about that.
Bye, Davy Jones, boy. Give me the goddamn wheel.
Once you, somehow make it past that big Cthulhu creature, the real scary part of Subnautica begins. That's right, Subnautica 2.5. Holy shit. I was a little worried that there wouldn't be any deep-sea diving in early access. I hadn't hit my Terra quota yet for this video. But oh boy, we will now. The second half of Subnautica 2 is full of angry, mean, ugly creatures.
And what? Just gonna make your friends do it for you again? I thought you were an adventurer.
Hey man, fuck you, alright. After rebuilding a new home from the ground up and picking up some even more questionable alien mutations, we're forced to traverse the darkest cracks of the planet.
You mean your crewmates traverse the darkest cracks of the planet, and you wet yourself?
You can't tell. Just ignore him, man. Power fantasy starts to get pretty great in the second half. With wings or a detachable chassis for your tadpole, you and your boys can start riding around in style. See? Look how brave I am now.
Oh god, let me go.
I didn't do that. I made my friend do that for me.
12 o'clock midnight.
The big pussy, right there. It's chasing Joe, it's chasing Joe. Yeah, it opens up and I was like a giant fucking pussy.
Things get darker and spookier as you go deeper. It really feels like entering the abyss. Exploring the ocean floor and being careful not to get crushed from the actual literal water pressure and pitch darkness is pretty scary. Pretty much everything here wants to bite you. It's the max aggro zone. Though, as always, the biggest threat here is my crewmates. Get away, you little jerk. Stop biting me. Alright. Subnautica 2 was a pretty fun experience, even if playing in a group totally ruins all of the scare factor. It might be lacking a bit in content right now, but it's nice to finally have a real sequel to Subnautica.
My good boy. What an excellent adventure your friends went on. Did they send you a postcard?
What's your deal, man? I didn't even invite you.
You are the deal, man. I came here to shape you into a fine sea dog, and all I've seen you do is cower in the mud.
It's not cowering, it's a defense mechanism, okay?
I thought you had potential. I thought you had an appreciation for beauty in this world. But I see now you are no more civilized than the rest of your mutts. Move out of the way, you uneducated guppy. Sever the comms. I need silence for my art.
No, don't go that way. That's outside of the...
The majesty of the sea. The serenity of the uncharted deep. Note the shift in water pressure as we advance. Truly, a beautiful scene. Alright, the water pressure is getting a little intense, actually. I think maybe we should turn back. I think this is not a good idea anymore.
Oh, no. Forward, bud, to the great beyond, right? Let's go.
Oh lord, I'm not familiar with this type of fauna. Surely its size means it's an herbivore, of course. Oh god, abandoned ship. It's all over. The sea's a demon. Good luck, me boy.
What happened?
Captain Talk? Guys? I use the unstuck command because I'm a fucking baby still.